Host, you ready? Judges, you ready? I know this audience is ready. We are go for StarVA.
From the River City, Richmond, Virginia, the stars are out and it's time to shine. Time for StarVA, Virginia's showcase for gifted musicians, performers, and talented entertainers of all ages. It takes talent and a dream to reach a performer's goal, and tonight one contestant will take the next step in that journey and move closer to a fabulous career as a singer, musician, stand-up act, or other performing art. Could your favorite contestant be on their way to fame and cash and prizes? Find out what the judges think, then have your say on StarVA. And now, from the Old City Bar, one of the truly unique venues on the city's landscape, in the historic Shockoe section of Richmond, it's time for StarVA. StarVA is brought to you by Licking Hole Creek Craft Brewery, Virginia's farm brewery, with their new tasting room on Franklin Street in Richmond, and by Cultivate Wellness, the dedicated hemp and wellness boutique in Midlothian, and their sister store, Culture, the premier smoke and vape shop in Virginia. And now, here is the host of StarVA and the choice of mimes who can't think their way out of the box, Pat Rogers.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ben. Thank you very much. Thank you here, and thank you very much for tuning in to StarVA, the show that is performed without a dress rehearsal. Welcome to our guests here at the Old City Bar. Now, this is a competition as well as a showcase, by the way, for those of you who did not know that. You're going to see three very talented performers here this evening, competing for a spot in the semifinals, where the eventual grand prize winner will receive money in the form. They'll get $1,000 and a song recorded at Sound of Music Recording Studios in the trendy Scott's Edition section of beautiful Richmond. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce the esteemed panel of judges for tonight's competition. First is writer, producer, and lead singer of one of the most in-demand party bands in the Mid-Atlantic, and on land as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Mr. Pierre Redding. And next to Pierre is a man who needs no introduction. So let's get started. He's a comedian, scriptwriter, and student of performances from stage, screen, and television. My good friend, Mr. J.R. Mercante.
Thank you, Pat. And a big deal. Won second place in a bowling tournament. There were only 4 teams, but it's still a big honor. Big honor. So there you go.
We've met our judges. Let's meet our first performer. She serves up a mix of ballad, hellfire, and brimstone, then mix in some alternative pop with some roots southernness. Originally from Atlanta, Georgia, she just released a new CD, and our Janelle Burton had the chance to meet her backstage before the show.
What inspires you?
Gosh, life. Life inspires me. My friends inspire me. My enemies inspire me. Not that I have many, but just things around me inspire me.
I see you play guitar and harmonica.
I do. I've been playing for a long time.
And you've been singing since middle school?
Yes, it kind of keeps me sane. So when you have a hard day in middle school, nothing better than coming home and singing, right?
And now, performing an original song, Everything About You, let's welcome Amy Henderson.
What's your favorite color? Where did you go to school? Mayonnaise or mustard on your favorite foot? And would you like to walk with me underneath the bright full moon? Yeah. 'Cause I just want to know everything about you. Now, do you take your coffee with sugar or with cream? What did you have for breakfast? And did you think of me? The sunset by the ocean, or scenic mountain view, yeah. 'Cause I just want to know everything about you, yeah. Oh, everything about you. I just want to know everything about you. I just want to see everything about you. Darling, please let me know if you want to know anything about me. Anything about me. Yeah, well now you might think I'm crazy to wanna know you this way, but I wanna know your history. I want you oh so close to me. Don't you know you take my breath away? Hey, 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 ooh, ooh. Everything about you, I just wanna know everything about you. I just wanna see. Darling, please let me know if you wanna know anything about me. Well, chocolate or vanilla, store-bought or homegrown, champagne or martini, Beatles or the Rolling Stones. Well, come on, baby, dance with me on this magic night for two, yeah. 'Cause I just wanna know everything about you, yeah. Everything about you. I just wanna know everything about you. I just wanna see everything about you. Darling, please let me know if you wanna know. If you wanna know, no, 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 no. 'Cause I just wanna know everything about you. And I just wanna see. Darling, please let me know if you wanna know anything about me. Oh, anything about me. Oh, anything about me. Anything about me.
Amy Henderson, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. That was great. Rousing.
Thank you.
Rousing. You like that? I did too. I thought that was great. Very,
Thank you very
very
much.
uplifting and up tempo. But let's see what the judges think. Okay.
All right. Pierre Redding, what did you think of Amy's performance this evening?
Wow, I thought you had a great groove. The song had a great groove, a great feel, great energy. A perfect example of how you don't have to overcomplicate a tune,
Right.
But you can still make it work.
And you love the harmonica too.
Oh, yeah,
You know, you
yeah.
don't get that very often, and it it just filled this intimate space of StarVA here at the Old City Bar.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and an easy tune to sing along with. Too.
Yeah,
That's another great thing too.
Yeah.
But you do some nice musical elements in there. Like you gave us this great chord on that "Way Hey" part. That was you snuck that in there. That was pretty cool.
Happiness and joyful. It was fun. It was
Yes.
it was just great to be here in the room when she was performing.
Yeah.
It was infectious.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I thought you were great.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, Amy. When we come back, we'll meet our next performer and learn how you can help put your favorite contestant into the StarVA semifinals when we return here on StarVA.
This portion of StarVA is brought to you by Licking Hole Creek Craft Brewery, Virginia's award-winning farm brewery.
Licking Hole Creek downtown Shockoe Bottoms tasting room, much like you would have a relaxing time at home, except for you're going to be surrounded by a whole bunch of people. If you're looking for a normal beer, you're looking in the wrong place. We do something crazy, we do something wild. It is never average.
Fresh from his around-the-world travel, literally circling the globe, Steve inspires others to recognize the value of travel. This travel consultant makes getting out of your comfort zone comfortable.
You can always find great beer at lickingholecreek.com. We do something crazy, we do something wild. It is never average. You can sit in the comfort of your home, get on your computer, order your beer, and have it delivered to your front door.
Contestants on StarVA are judged on their performance in the following categories: originality, audience response, stage appearance, enthusiasm and engagement, and overall performance. The judges tally their scores, and the performer with the highest point total at the end of the show is named that week's winner. But that is not the only way to win on StarVA. Each contestant's performance will be available on the show's website, starva.media, immediately following the airing of the show. Viewers can then vote for their favorite contestant on the voting tab of the site. The top 3 vote-getting acts at the end of the preliminary rounds will then compete for a spot in the show's semifinals and a chance for the grand prize of a song recorded and produced at Sound of Music Recording Studios and $1,000. So at the conclusion of this show, go to starva.media and vote for your favorite act.
Thank you, Scott Palmer. Thank you very much. Our next performer is from right here in Richmond. He's performing an original song called The Tree. And if you want to know more about this person, you can look him up. His bio is at jonathanfacca.com. And that's because, well, that's his name. I think Danny caught up with Jonathan just before the show.
Do you generally perform with a band, or are you more of a solo act?
Sometimes I perform solo, and for the bigger gigs, like when I play the Canal Club or the Camel or something like that, I'll bring in a band, and it's an unconventional band, like a violin, upright bass, and a backup singer kind of thing. Not too keen on the drums. I mean, sometimes. You know, it's all about the room.
I need a step stool so I can be in the same shot as this guy. Let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Jonathan Facca.
In 3 feet of snow, under 10,000 stars in the waking night, the branches they glow through little beads of ice in the full moon's light. You disappeared long ago. Life has a funny way of taking us down a certain road. Should you need to find me, you know where I'll be. When it all comes down, you can meet me at the tree. I was standing in a deep sea of leaves. I felt those sticks and twigs crack beneath my feet. Smell the rain looming in the clouds. I swear it's been 15 years since I've last seen you around. I know the path I need to take. It all seems so familiar to me. I look back on all the choices that I made, and on that hill stood our great oak tree. And there you were, lying cold as ice. I guess I never knew how you truly felt for me. Well, there's no such thing as time machines, my love. Well, there's no such thing as time machines, my love. Well, there's no such thing as time machines. But if I were to build one, I'd meet you at that God-forsaken tree. Thank you.
There was just no break here. I mean, everyone that comes out it seems they're setting the bar so high. I wouldn't want to be a judge on this program, but we do have people who are sitting in the hot seat tonight.
Let's find out what our judges are thinking. Pierre Redding.
Wow, very original. Again, we're getting some real originality. We're seeing what RVA has,
Right,
you know?
right.
The meter of the song, I thought, was great. The lyric against the meter, it was a great juxtaposition. I thought that had just a very original, different feel.
And the wistfulness of the song,
Yes.
the wistful quality. It was so evocative as far as the narrative, and really it transported us this evening.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really did. It was just an amazing piece of musicianship.
Yeah.
And the incongruity. He's not a small man.
Right.
To have that wistful.
Yeah. So it was a very unexpected, ethereal sound.
Right. I loved it, and I thought that everyone in the room was along with him through the song.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great.
Definitely.
Thank you, gentlemen. Jonathan Facca, ladies and gentlemen. When we return, we're going to introduce you to our final performer of the night and tell you how you could be on a future StarVA episode. So don't go away.
This portion of StarVA is brought to you by Cultivate Wellness in the village of Midlothian and Culture with 4 retail locations throughout Virginia.
There are remarkable transformational ways that CBD from the hemp plant, infused in oils, local honey, chocolate, tea, even pet treats, can tone your skin, relieve pain, calm your mind, and help bring your life into balance. Cultivate Wellness in the village of Midlothian.
Promotional consideration for StarVA prizes and services is provided by the following. On-set catering provided by White House Catering. For any occasion where attention to detail matters, trust your event needs to the professional staff at Dave Napier's White House Catering. Recording Studio Session Prize by Sound of Music Recording Studios, serving recording artists in Richmond and around the world.
The widest array of smoke and vaping accessories from leading makers, from pipes to pendants, incense to unique blown glass items. 4 locations throughout RVA help make culture a way of life.
There's something funny about our next guest. But that's really a good thing. In fact, please welcome from Sparta, Virginia. We caught up with Nathan Carlson just before his act this evening.
Well, Nathan here is a comedian, and I hear he's really, really funny.
Yeah, I do enjoy comedy quite a lot. I hope the people here tonight enjoy what I have to say.
Awesome. So Nathan has kids, a wife, chickens, and a 3-legged dog.
I do have every one of those things. I live a very simple rural life, and we chose to live outside the city, and that's why I have to come in the city to tell comedy.
Please welcome to StarVA a man who loves to tell jokes. Who wrote this thing? But he does. He does. It's Nathan Carlson, ladies and gentlemen.
Old City Bar, how you doing? Hey, real quick, by a round of applause, do we have any parents in here tonight? Okay, that's good. It's relatable. My oldest is 11. And like a lot of 11-year-olds, she's really into animals. She likes finding ways to help endangered species. And I try to be supportive, I really do. But she just picks the worst animals. Right now, she's really into manatees. She's got manatee calendars, manatee t-shirts, little stuffed manatees. My whole house is full of them. I can no more get away from manatees than they can get away from boat propellers. They are faced with complete annihilation as a species because of boat propellers. Do you know how many other animals live around boats and aren't faced with extinction as a result? All of the other animals in all of the water of all of the world. Manatees are the worst. They're like the people of Walmart of the animal kingdom. If the people of Walmart had to occasionally submerge to breathe. I don't understand why they have this giant conservation effort behind them. Do you go out of your way to help the worst people of the people kingdom? Did anybody see the video clips of those clowns in Charlottesville chanting, "The Jews will not replace us," and think to yourself, wonder if there's some sort of conservation effort I can donate to keep that dying breed alive? No, you didn't. Well, manatees are the racists of the ocean. Have you ever seen a picture of a manatee swimming with a black person? No, you haven't. Because those pasty white bastards are racist. Right now, they're swimming around in the Gulf of Mexico and off the coast of Florida, and they're saying, "The Jews will not replace us." But I have to think, all of their problems could be solved if they would just move to the land. They can't breathe underwater. They're getting killed by boats. Well, it doesn't solve the racism, but 2 out of 3 is really good if you're a manatee. But you know, if somehow they made that life-saving move to the land, the very first place they'd go, the first place, is a boat show. Stumbling through, tripping on the displays, cutting themselves on the propellers, ruining it for everybody else. But that move to land, it's the only way my daughter's ever going to know the truth. That they're suicidal bigots. There is nothing that would make me more proud than to see her ripping that manatee calendar in half and to move on to the next species that she thinks we need to draw back from the brink of extinction, the American house cat. She can start the 2,755th cat rescue in Virginia to make sure that we never run out of cats. Thank you, guys.
Nathan Carlson, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you about sea cow jokes before? I thought it was pretty racy myself. Okay, that was good set, Nathan.
Thank you.
Let's hear from our judges and see what they thought about Nathan Carlson.
All right, something a little different.
Yeah.
Let's find out what our judges thought. Pierre?
Well, that was an interesting delivery. It was because I heard you talking at first before you went on stage, and your normal speaking voice was the antithesis of the delivery, which is great. You know, you just didn't see it coming. And so it kind of took you off guard, which was a neat edge.
Right. He was mild-mannered, in the interview, and then he comes out with all this, like, fun anger right off the top,
right, right.
I think that the audience appreciates that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And especially here at StarVA, people are used to these great musicians out here, but it's good to know that this is about all types of talent.
Right.
So it was fun
Exactly.
to see a set out here of comedy. The bit had that fun almost call and response.
Yeah.
And when you have that broad theme throughout your set of anything but manatees, then the audience can really get into it, and they kind of know where you're going.
Exactly, that rhythm, maintaining that rhythm.
Correct. Now, I did think it was an awful lot about manatees, but that's okay. And I thought it was an interesting, fun set. I thought when they were going to land, finally, they were going to go to the Walmart. But I think the audience might have also, but I thought it was a great set. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, well, after this short break, we'll find out who the judges think was this week's winner of StarVA.
StarVA has been brought to you by Cultivate Wellness and Culture and Licking Hole Creek Craft Brewery. Promotional consideration for StarVA prizes and services is provided by the following. Show awards provided by Crown Trophy of Richmond, the locally owned, nationally known supplier of all types of recognition awards. Find them at crowntrophy.com. On-set hairstyling and makeup by Becky Serbrook at Shelter Salon. From cut to color, let the stylists at Shelter Salon show you your best you.
We're back with this week's winner, and it was a very difficult choice this week. The judges told me that there was a difference of 1 point between first and second, and the winner of this week's StarVA is Jonathan Facca. Jonathan, so you'll be going to the semifinals whenever that occurs. I mean, sometime in March or April or whenever. Well, when we do the semifinals. Right. All right. So are you good with that?
I'm great. You got my email and my number, I think.
I think I have.
Just call me.
I have ways to get you. Yeah. Okay.
Just give me a call.
All right. I'll do that. All right. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan Facca, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
And don't forget, you, the viewer, has a say in who ultimately goes to the semifinals as well as our judges. So go to starva.media and vote for your favorite contestant in this week's StarVA. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next week on StarVA.
StarVA has been brought to you by Cultivate Wellness and Culture and Licking Hole Creek Craft Brewery. Thanks for watching StarVA, Virginia's talent showcase. Remember, only you can determine who gets a second chance and a shot at the semifinals. You have 1 week from right now to cast your vote for your favorite performer from this show and keep them in the competition. Go to starva.media, scroll to the Vote Now tab, and cast a ballot for your favorite performer. The top 3 vote getters will compete in the Audience Choice Round, with the winner moving on to the semifinals. You get 1 vote per performer per day. So good luck from StarVA. StarVA is a production of Rogers Visual Radio Media, LLC. This is Scott Palmer speaking.